Good morning everyone, welcome to Motivational Monday. Yeah, my voice is back, look, which is great. I finally can sing in the car once again. So today it's New Year's Eve, which means it's my birthday. So happy birthday to me. And obviously there's so much to talk about, being that it's the end of the year, and I want to give some thought-provoking stuff to you. Because obviously New Year, we do this whole thing, don't we, of like, oh, it's going to be a fresh start and blah blah blah. And I want you to think this year not so much about what you're going to do now, but what you're going to leave behind in 2018. So you know by now we've got the traffic lights thing down, we've got maybe a bit of money manifestation coming on in this channel. I'd like to think you're kind of there, but there's always something, myself included, and even though you know this stuff, it's almost like me being a nutritionist. I know exactly what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat. Most days I'm pretty good, but some days not so good. And so it's not always about your knowledge, it's about what you apply. Oh my goodness, that's really powerful, isn't it? So it's what you apply to what you're going to do. Did you see that beautiful car? That was one of them Jaguar Sport ones. I wouldn't mind one of them later in life. Okay. Always on about the cars. So think about, you know, stuff that you really know something about, and let's use law of attraction here regarding the whole New Year thing. So there's something you know about, you don't always apply your absolute 100% best efforts to it. How does that fit into what we're leaving behind? So yeah, so in other words, what we're going to leave behind and not take into 2019 with us is whatever that thing is that you think, yeah, I could have done that better. I know what mine is, and I'm probably not going to share it here actually because it's really personal. I've done a lot of inner work this year, as you know, post-Turkey. You still haven't seen those videos. I've still got to edit those videos and get them up, and I will. Once I've got these deadlines out of the way, that's going to be my next focus. Although that said, we've got mum poorly at the moment, and yeah, so obviously that's always got to come as number one, but anyway, I digress. So for 2018, I'm going to leave behind a lot of things actually that I thought I knew, and I've realised that I didn't know, or I could have known better, or I should have done better. I've learned so much in the last 2 months of this year, so much that I thought I knew all I needed to know about that, and I was wrong. So it's a journey, it's a learning curve, and 2019 is going to see me better for it. So what's your thing? I mean, whether it be something silly, I know on the radio they said things about, oh, we're going to leave the floss behind in 2018 and all of that, but what on a personal level, what is your thing? So for me, like I say, there's so much, and a lot of mine is really, it stems from throughout my entire life, the experiences of, as a child, not being good enough, as an adolescent, falling in love for the first time, not being good enough, and into my adulthood, not being good enough. And I always took that into myself, like, I'm not good enough, I'm leaving that behind. And that kind of fits in with what I was talking about that I'm not going to tell you so much about, because it's not always to do with me. So sometimes it's to do with that person and their demons and why they're like they are, rather than me not being good enough or not being perfect enough. So yeah, there we are. But bear in mind as well, when you're thinking about that, don't beat yourself up about the thing, whatever the thing is, because we are human beings and we do make mistakes, and you know, so we learn from them and then we move forward. So that's why it's going to be excellent to take new stuff into the new year, leave old stuff behind, and I just wish you all the most happy new year. I don't know what our plans are, and my birthday always used to be quite a special time because Dad used to take us out and we always used to go dancing and eating and drinking and stuff like that, and this year we haven't planned that yet, so I don't quite know what this evening is going to hold, and if it's going to be flat, I'm going to be quite disappointed. Next year I'm determined it's going to be a big one. I'm probably going to be away, I don't know where I'm going to go, but I've got this thing in me that next New Year is going to be incredible. And yeah, anyway, so I hope for you have a great new year, whatever you're doing. Feel free to leave me in your comments down below what your plans are, and hopefully I'll see you looking a bit fresher than this. I've not been sleeping so well, all part of the journey, I know, and all part of my intermittent fasting as well, I know, which I shall be talking to you about in a separate video. It won't be a Motivational Monday video, but it will be a separate video that I'm going to talk to you about in the next week. So yeah, to do with my weight loss and stuff like that. And I know a lot of you are going to be on that journey and want to talk about your weight loss. If you haven't headed over to my Instagram, there's a post on there where you can see me in a dress and you can kind of see the weight loss. I haven't done a before and after, but I will do that. But I'm not quite there yet. I still would like to lose maybe another stone before I'm there, and then I'll probably do that before and after shot. But yeah, go and have a look. My Instagram account is @lushyourlife, and find me there, follow me, I'll give you a follow back. Let me know that you know from Motivational Monday, and I'll give you a follow back. So anyway guys, have a good one. Happy 2019. Always makes you a bit emotional, doesn't it, talking about the new year, which is such a big thing. Like, you make it this big thing and then you go into the new year and then things are pretty much the same, but they don't have to be completely the same. So you can make these tweaks, and like I say, mine's quite significant for me, but it doesn't necessarily need to be dramatically huge. So learning about myself so much this year has been so incredible, and I have created a lot of extra rocking chair moments that I'm gonna just take into my rocking chair with me. So do the same, guys, because you know what, life, you can sit back and think, I'm not going to do that because I'm scared, I'm not going to do that because I'm scared, but you kind of have to sometimes do something that scares you a little bit, don't you? You know, feel the fear and do it anyway. Anyway, this video could have probably stopped about 2 minutes ago, but I just wanted to sort of send a message and say, like, Happy New Year and hi, and love you lots. And I so appreciate you all. This year's been massive growth for this channel, and I'm more than appreciative of every single one of you, every watch, every little like that you click, thumbs up I should say, every one of you that's a new subscriber. I know a lot of the subscribers are not the people that watch like the majority of videos, but those of you that watch these Motivational Monday videos, you're here week after week, and I really, really appreciate that. And I love making them, and because they're so just, you know, chatty and raw, I love that. To me, that's just like really real. And yeah, don't know why my eyes watering. Surely it's the dog allergy, right? It's nothing to do with me being emotional. So I'm gonna go and do some work now because I'm up against some deadlines. I've got 11,000 words to chunk out by the 4th of January, and I will look forward to seeing you on the other side. I will see you in 2019. Take care of yourselves, guys, and